Hey, I'm Marcus and I'm playing Crusader Kings 3. This is Europe in the year 1140 in our fictional game. And before I want to do anything else here inside of Illyria, let's just have a look around the world and see what's happening, because there are a few things that are quite interesting. Starting with our neighbors around us, we already had a look at Hungary last time with King Farago the Cruel of Hungary. Okay, don't know why he's cruel, but apparently he is. Who is married to his first cousin. Now, that's I still don't know what the game is doing there, what mod is responsible for these kind of marriages or betrothals. But anyway, we forced them to marry, but apparently it's doing nothing for them. So, yeah, anyway. I think this won't even stay. Oh, no, right. Okay, she has Arpad children. Okay, so it will stay in the Arpad house anyway. So Hungary is expanding to the east, reconquering the lands where their people originally came from, right? That area here. Very interesting development. Not picking a fight with the Byzantines, I think, so far at least. But he's doing quite well, I guess. And of course, he does have the conqueror trait, right? So he's gaining absurd amounts of money. And as you do see here, right, he can do anything basically. So this will be interesting to watch. At least I think, and I hope he does not have any. Yeah, he does not have any claims on Illyria. It seems unlikely that he's going to go against us. We are Catholics, like he is, so he does not have the casus belli to go with it. Right. Then we have the Byzantine Empire, of course, that is currently ruled by Basileus Konstantinos of the house of Skleros Salmidesus. Yep, that's the thing. And he is going to be our, how would you call that, nephew-in-law? Since he is the brother of Anthe here, who's currently betrothed to our own son Josip. That's going to be the marriage of the century, and I have installed that mod that does not allow for automatic alliances. Instead, we would have to broker the alliance ourselves, and he will likely not agree, but at least we get a truce out of it. Truce, that's the word. They are doing reasonably well. They have not yet lost many lands inside of Anatolia. Even advanced, I think, here, further upward towards Georgia. Georgia is like a very small inland kingdom now, interestingly. They're still up here in Bulgaria, or what is modern-day Romania, holding some lands here inside what is, I guess, territory that the Hungarians would like to have. Still owning that part here. That is quite interesting. And of course, they have annexed most of the Kingdom of Sicily by this point. There's still this kind of small Muslim outpost here. But apart from that, I think, and that area here, they are almost through with it. So they're immediately bordering the Holy Roman Empire. So that's the battle of the two, and the battle of the two heritage lands of the former Roman Empire. We did have a Kingdom of Africa at some point, but it is not there anymore. I wonder where it is, though. Right, because we did have, remember him? He was the guy who killed, that would be our older sister, right? Died in captivity, yes, that was her, that was Maria. So when he died, there was his son, Yaha the Greedy of Africa. All right, okay, and he has a son who is now king of Maghreb, but there's no king of Africa anymore. So I don't know what happened. Maybe they had a dissolution war, something like that. But he's over here. So that's a bit weird. Anyways, the Zirids have survived to a degree. At least they kind of went into a different direction. But yeah, all Northern Africa here is all like small little lands, and I think ripe for the picking if the Pope called out a crusade for Africa. I think that would be, could be successful. Maybe let's talk about the whole Roman Empire now next, because that's, again, like the last one that's surrounding us immediately. We have Emperor Matteo of House Faliero. And I think he's, just another one in line of Italian emperors that we have had. And that, of course, is very interesting, because, that's not something that happened in our world. So we have Matteo. Okay, yeah, we had Gerlach von Rosenberg, Kaiser Gerlach. We had that, but then we had Hucbaldi, another von Rosenberg, okay. Udonen even in here, okay. More Hucbaldi, Udonen. So you kind of see it goes back and forth between like some of the major houses here. And as you do see, some of them here did not die as emperor. So you do see that there's a lot of internal strife inside the Holy Roman Empire, making it quite unstable. But as far as we can see, that does not translate to the integrity of the lands itself. They're making some progress here, right? When it comes to at least Mecklenburg, the I guess they would be still pagan. Yeah, the pagans here in what is now East Germany, Mecklenburg-Vorpommern, that is still Slavic. Of course, yeah, we famously own that part here, or control that part of the Holy Roman Empire. That's completely ours. And there's currently the Swabian Sweats, I see. It's been around for a while. I don't think it will just hit us here in Zurich. So we're fine. So that much about the whole Roman Empire. There's no like big kingdoms inside of the whole Roman Empire, apart from, of course, Bohemia. So there's that. No major changes to Poland, I think. They just connected a bit to the Baltic, and that's about it. We have Lithuania as a kingdom. Drevović, okay. That's a Rurikid, part of the Rurikid. That's actually quite a nice symbol here, right? With a little knight. Cute. Anyways, that's, I guess that's probably split in the last generation here. Because, yeah, right? He had 2 sons, and they inherited these lands. So, yeah, Belarus is quite the big thing currently. We do have the Kievan Rus as well. That's another Rurikid house. So that's a thing going on. It's Sweden and Norway, and as you do see, Sweden has gained parts of Norway, but in turn lost some parts to Denmark. So there's a bit of strife here in Scandinavia going on. But apart from that, not much has happened, I think. Interestingly, England is ruled by an Anglo-Saxon queen of House Rhuys. So, yeah, we had some bit of a revisionist thing going on. But as you do see, her mother was Constance, and that was the daughter of William the Conqueror. So I guess what happened was Richard here died. I don't know what became of his heirs, but yeah, okay, he didn't have any children. Neither. Let's just look in the at the title itself, then we can see what happened. Right. So at this point here, there was some kind of faction that installed Constance on the throne. Okay, and she was married to one of the Rhuys rulers. Jesus Christ, looks demonic. To Morcar, actually. Morcar of Northumbria. And they had a daughter, Ethelreda. And now her children are... her children are Godwins. Okay. So we're going complete full circle in the next generation, and we will have Godwins back on the English throne. That's interesting. I guess we would still have Norman nobility in here, though. Oh, there's Anglo-Saxons in there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. So there's some Normans in here still. Oh, yeah. Ireland hasn't united, but there's like 3 major parties in here, so I guess there will be a kingdom at some point. Normandy is not part of either England or France currently, but I guess that's not going to stay that way. Although he is part of the House of Normandy, and I think... No, he doesn't have... Does he have allies? I guess Flanders, okay. Leon, okay. Speaking of France, we have a Flandern king sitting in Bruges. There we go. Or Brugge. There it is. Nice city, part of the extension of medieval arts. And of course, that's unusual. We would expect them to sit right here inside. What's that, by the way? I mean, that must be a mod error, probably, because we should see a city here as well. Paris, and that should have some 3D graphics too, but it's not there here. Okay. But that's where we expected the kingdom to be, but it is not. So the Carpes didn't make it. Spain is still a mess. Although we don't have any major powers in the south, in the Muslim part. The Kingdom of Maghreb here has not entered that kind of struggle. We do have the Kingdom of Navarra. There we go. Octavio. And we have a Kingdom of Leon. Also have a Duchy of Barcelona, but they're not... well, there isn't the Kingdom of Aragon, right? That's what's missing currently. Or does he have both titles? Yes, he does. Okay. So there's a union there. Right, so much about Europe. I guess, yeah, someone found out that this little bit here is called Jerusalem. So why is that? Yeah, quite interesting, actually. So we have King Sancho, the crownless of Jerusalem, who of House Jimena, who is the king of Jerusalem as well as Galicia and Syria. Yeah, well-accomplished man, although still uncrowned. He made a thing out of it, apparently. So that's how he wanted to be defined, being the crownless. Maybe he doesn't like them. Maybe it doesn't suit his hair. And yeah, so the question was, is that historically realistic? Yes and no, I would say. There is precedence for kingdoms under the same ruler that were far apart, right? So we had, I think, Peter III of Aragon, who was obviously king in Aragon, ruled in Barcelona, but he was also the king of Sicily, which was Trinachia then. So yeah, that was kind of ruled in unison. There's also, of course, there's also, of course, Karl V of the Holy Roman Empire, who was also king of Spain. That kind of thing. But you do see that whenever that happened in history, then you would have like a fork in the next generation, and those titles would have been split. I think that the game makes up for this by, him being here. He wouldn't even have diplomatic range to cover his own vassal, right? So he cannot even communicate with him, and realistically, he would have been very autonomous, right? Some kind of viceroy, probably. So someone with near royal status, who can do things here like the way he wants to, because there's no way that King Sancho can tell him what to do. He would maybe the only thing that he needs to do is making sure that his taxes are in line, that his taxes are all right. And that will be it. Apart from that, he would be autonomous nearly. Right, so that's Europe and Northern Africa. We do have Egypt here. That's it's called King. That is because in the settings I've made this an administrative state, so there's no flavorization titles for that. But that would be a caliphate here, right? Then we have the Great Empire of Persia with Sultan al-Muazzam of the Seljuks. And as we do see here, that's quite expanded in the north, interestingly. Well into the east, to what is modern-day Afghanistan here, Pakistan over here, and even like into northern, the northern and eastern part of the Arabian Peninsula. So that's quite interesting. And yeah, there. We talked about this last time already, right? So we have Jerusalem, and that is quite expanded into the south, along the coast of the Red Sea. So they have actually conquered Mecca. So that makes it very interesting, right? So they kind of want to hold this title of saying, like, we are the wardens of the holy sites. And in that case, like, we're not just Catholics, right? We are actually the ones that serve all the faiths in the end. And I do think we saw that all right, okay, no, that's a Catholic ruler, actually. But we do have Muslim rulers still in here that are now all part of the Kingdom of Jerusalem. And that kind of comes close to what Jerusalem would have been like in the late stages of its existence. But in terms of, like, not being that European anymore when it comes to, like, how they set up their realm, and obviously the necessity of having to deal with everyone around them. And of course, you had the constant obstruction, though, from Europeans coming back to wage war in here. Sometimes wanted, sometimes maybe not wanted that much. So yeah, that's what's going on. I think they have a powerful position here, quite reasonably manned, certainly better than Egypt. And similar to the Seljuks, who are constantly waging war anyway. So I guess that's where they were able to pilfer some land left and right, just to take advantage of the weakness of the big empires around them. Good for them, though. I guess if we go east, in India, we do not have like very, very major big kingdoms, and we have a kingdom of Chauhan, okay, that's him here, Maharaja Virarama. Jesus Christ. Okay, and interestingly, the mandate of heaven here, there we go, the hegemony of song, has advanced way into Tibet. So kind of like, very much the kind of modern reach of China, interestingly. They also have like these tributaries here. So very powerful position, actually. I love to see that we have a bigger kingdom of Goryeo. Where I played the last campaign, obviously, right? That was a thing. But there we stayed independent in that part here in Ballet, and Goryeo was down here. But now they're taking back lots and lots of land. Good for them. There's Japan, and they are doing their thing, I guess. Soryo. That is the... I think that is the future one, right? It's a type of feudal government. Okay. All right, so they have switched to that. Good for them. Right, so that's the outlook of the world in 1140. It has diverted quite a bit in some cases from our history. But when it comes to, like, if you look at it from that perspective here, not that much, actually. Just mainly boils down to that one, England being an Anglo-Saxon rule, the Byzantine Empire advancing to Sicily, and now Illyria in the middle of this, in an actually quite, I think, powerful position between all of these big kingdoms here, but making sure we have relations with everyone else. And most importantly, we're going to have that truce, right, with the Byzantines. Because I guess, he's currently waging war here against the Cumans in the Cuman overrunning of the Kingdom of Anatolia. All right. Yeah, okay. Doesn't go too well for him currently when it comes to battles, so I guess he's better in that case. He does have quite a lot of soldiers now, right? Because he has some special soldiers, mercenaries. There's a holy order as well. Okay, subtract that, but he would have around 3,000, and he might turn his armies against us after that war if we aren't fast enough. So there you go. That's our prerogative, I think. Like we established way before, right? That Vojnomir is not someone to wage war himself. He'd rather just like expand through wily means, but ultimately peaceful means. And he's been convincing people at the border here that it would be better for them to follow Illyrian rule than Byzantine rule. So we've gained land that way. So these three here, I think. And now we're currently adding the last two that would complete the Banovina of Rashka. Right. So, we're back. And what else can we do? Oh, yeah. That was something I just saw last time when I created the save game. Our daughter here, apparently... We do not know whether she has a lover. It doesn't say in here either. But she's friends with her brother Pravanik and cousin Vojnomir. I really hope there's nothing going on there. But apparently she has copulated out of wedlock. So, boo-hoo. That's, of course, not a very good thing. Maybe that's a hint for us to say, okay, maybe she needs to marry. Maybe that is something that would be good for her. Right. I guess we could do that. But yeah, again, I did not find someone suitable last time. And oh, but there's that. Emperor Matteo, who also he does not have a son. Well, I guess, you know what, I would not force that upon her. Like, you have to marry that guy. Instead, let's just find out if they click. So if that happens, then she can marry the Kaiser. And that will be very good for us. And then we have this kind of connection here and there through marriages. So, great stuff. Apart from that, we are still... oh yeah, by the way, he would pardon his daughter for that, obviously. She's not even pregnant, as far as I can tell. I hope she isn't pregnant. But, yeah, that's to him, that's a minor offense. He's not really inclined that much. Okay, there we go. Oh, he's coming here. He's visiting us. Oh, wow, okay. I hear he's a wonderful man. Yeah, look at him. Being very wonderful. Craven and a drunkard. But apparently she's into that. So there we go. He is quite capable. He's a very capable man. So, okay. We are preparing. Of course. Things happening in our realm. Yeah, what do we do with our money? Not really sure. We need to, of course, save some of our money for our big wedding. Ah! There we go. There's the people that came with Anthe to our court. Apparently they all don't like their son and brother, respectively, so they're all at our court now. So, yeah, okay. I guess we could make use of them. Maybe... He's just good at that. I thought he would be better, since he's so... I don't know. There, he could be an antiquarian... Although that's almost an insult, right? Oh, there we go. Appoint a high almoner. That's... that's not working, though. A poet. I do think making him seneschal would be good, though. Vojnomir, who's currently in this role, he may be good at it, but he does not have the same authority just from his standing. There we go. Whom else do we have in here that we could potentially court poet? I think that was her before, right? So maybe we can just give that back to her. And cupbearer. Oh yes, yeah, I can imagine giving that position to one of her brothers too. So there we go. Just raises some court grandeur. Chance of stopping poison murder schemes. Okay. Well, you have it. Oh yeah, and we get more tax contribution that way. That's a great one, actually. I don't need a food taster, I think. I guess we're fine when it comes to the rest of this. We don't need a court jester. Or do we? Nah, no one really here that fits that kind of description. Right. This is, we marry people off that we have at court. I just demoted Vojnomir here, but maybe I can be nice to him by offering him a wife. A Morosini wife. There you go. Okay. Can we? Yes. I guess they would still do that, right? Oh, love story for the ages, look at that. Bless their union. So yeah, go ahead. Oh, this time she's burning with lust. And he whispers words of passion into her ear. Wonderful. Oh, there we go. Over here, my Kralj. My friend Anthe waves me over with a wide grin. I've toiled many days and nights, and finally my work is done. She presents me with an object wrapped in cloth, and as I lift the fabric, my eyes grow wide. An opulent regalia set of masterful craftsmanship, and it consists of a gold scepter set with pieces of sapphire, a silk cloak that has been embroidered with silk thread, and a gold cross-bearing orb. Well, that's very nice, actually. Oh, wow. That's very well done. The only problem that I have now is that I already have a very great piece of regalia here myself. Well, this is all more war-related, right? I guess this one would even be better. Can I can reforge it. Can we do something with it if I reforge it? Of course, we do have our big artifacts here in front. The loincloth of Jesus and the veil of Veronica. The castriotic brooch. Ah yeah, a gift from Diminica, right. And the mace that our brother used. Which is fine. I guess we're going to keep it, but we can exchange that with our magnificent regalia. How should I just exchange this? I guess what I could do is exchange these ones, and when there's war, I can switch. So that is our war regalia, and that is our peacetime regalia. Yeah, makes sense to me. Okay. The foregone. My daughter Krešimira has come of age. Oh yeah, she's Midas touched. Oh, wow. Okay. Apart from that, certainly not the best character. I've just heard back from Josip on his trip to Ragusa has come to an end. Evidently, Claudia declined to host him at the castle, so instead Josip spent most of his time there having an excellent time hunting in the surrounding wilderness. Technically, that does fulfill the promise Claudia made. Josip did have access to Ragusa, not the castle, but it's hardly what I'd call proper hospitality. Alright. We'll keep that in mind. That was rude. But But I guess, again, that just shows the underlying tension here, right? That Claudia and I guess also her sister Diminica still think they have the truer claim. Today, an interesting thought occurred to me. If my life was simply a bard's tale, what kind of story would it be, I wonder? Oh, there we go. Interesting. I guess you would say it's allegorical. Yeah, I think the kind of intellectual in him would like that to be. Like, that's obviously boasting. He would not like that. Don't think he's that much into like making fun of himself. Romance one could think of, but no, allegory would be fine. Probably mirroring, I don't know, some classical Greek ruler, something like that. Okay. All right. Emperor Matteo finally arrived at Split early in the day and was quickly greeted in the castle courtyard by none other than Chica herself. Fortunately, she still seems pleased by the idea of the visit and what it potentially represents, and their initial exchanges as she bade him welcome did nothing to dispel that. Meanwhile, Emperor Matteo was cordial and well-mannered. If anything, he was eager to get things underway. Okay. Things were quiet in the castle after Emperor Matteo and his retainers were put up for the night. I invited Matteo to my personal quarters for a small dinner, hoping he and Chica might have a chance to talk in private without 100 eyes upon them. Instead, however, it somehow ended up being Matteo and I who did all the talking. We chatted amiably over several drinks. Oh yeah, drinks, of course. And before I knew it, I was laughing at the man's jokes, telling several of my own. Possibly he was simply trying to ingratiate himself with me as the one who decides the fate of the wedding, but it didn't feel that way. We were simply getting along. Oh, that's quite nice, isn't it? Aw. Maybe we can even, like, should we go with that one then? Yeah, let's do that. That's kind of, that fits the description now. Okay, Chica left the dinner early, bored and unnoticed. Yeah, sorry. When the morning arrives, Matteo presents himself in the throne room, primed and preened and ready to spend the day with Chica. He appears nervous. Okay. As for Chica, she's far less guarded. She has been beaming brightly at Matteo from the moment he appeared. Okay. Spent the day touring the castle grounds. Well, I guess the odds are in our favor. And of course, it's a disastrous match. All right. So Chica seemed eager enough at first. They toured the castle and the surrounding lands. Chica explaining the history of everything to him with great interest and detail. He, however, clearly did not feel the same. Told he sometimes appeared bored and others resentful. He did not improve as the day wore on. Maybe he did not know about her, doing things out of wedlock. And now he did, and that put him off. I imagine that was the case. But yeah, quite sorry, Chica, that did not work out the way we hoped it would. Well, okay, that's both of them, yeah. Right. It's always very difficult finding... Adam is now rivals with Godzilla. He's making enemies left and right, is he? Certainly don't like that. And that would kind of tell Vojnomir that he was right in making Josip his heir instead of Adam. Okay, we're at 378. I think we needed some kind of 400 something, right? But we still have time. We have 2 years to fulfill the promise. When it's 1 year, I guess we will start doing that, because it would take ages for everyone to arrive here. Oh, we have missing persons in Rashka. Commoners living in Rashka stumbled on something strange not too long ago. An entire trading caravan. That is, the caravan itself was fine. The pack animals, trade goods, food and supplies and so on were there, but the people of that caravan were not. The caravan members, merchants, porters, mercenary escorts, camp followers and so on, were last seen leaving one of the nearby villages several weeks beforehand, so they couldn't have travelled far. When several of my guards and officials living searched for the missing persons? Anyway, no other traces of them could be found. How did they just vanish all of a sudden like that? There are theories blaming everything from bandits to Satan, but we do need to figure out what to do with the goods and animals just sitting around doing nothing. Yeah. I mean, that's just petty money for us, so yeah, just provide the locals. Oh, there we go. Zelangora is converted to Catholicism. That is great. So that was here. We are doing very well. I guess we could leave at least one province here. That is Cristiani. But we could go on along the coastline. There we are. Oh, and by the way, Kumitsa is back to assisting us. All of a sudden. Good! That's very nice. Yeah, I guess that's still around, but there is nothing near to us, right? That's, Alright, okay, we still get that because Zurich is in... Yeah, okay. Okay. Makes sense. Okay, so we're at 400. It's like very difficult to tell. Maybe we wait until winter is over. Oh yeah, okay, it's cancelled now, I guess. Oh, it naturally increased to 8. So through... Oh. Today, while in town, I see a crowd gathered around a traveling priest delivering a fiery sermon. He rants about people's sins and how many of us will go to hell if we don't repent and listen to the true noble Catholic teachings. Most people aren't listening to his noisy ramblings too closely and appear to be more amused by his antics more than anything. Yeah, I don't think he was that rash, but he would think that's yeah, quite dull. I think he really does not appreciate zealotry. He thinks that's for people that are not that clever. And funnily enough, his nieces are both. No, that's not his niece. Where is she? There we go. Both zealous. A most miraculous fish. A local fisherman from Kanin, Munchimir, has come before me, claiming to be able to cook an enchanted supper. Supposedly, he catches dreamfish from a secret spot and performs strange rituals upon them. He then serves their heads with each fish, inspiring ecstatic visions for days after consumption. The fisherman wrings his hands as he looks at me, eyes alight with greed and fear. What's that supposed to tell me? All right, okay, because I could burn him at the stake, right? Okay. Yeah. One of your... maybe he would be curious, or maybe he would just think that that's not really what he wants. I'll have a roll at this, but I guess these ones here, you would not really want to know. I mean, even if, right? Obviously, that's the one everyone should take, because it's learning +5. But I think that's too far for him. He's curious when it comes to that. But, yeah, ritual and all this stuff, that's not him. Again, like, cynical and so on. That's not him. I don't see him doing that. No, instead, he's not amused at all, and he says, can someone kindly remove this commoner? Doing weird things. Oh, by the way, look at that! Look at that! Oh! We have... It would be nicer but faced south. That's not south. Southwest. But there it is. There is our great monument to our brother. The legendary shrine. Good stuff. So are we? Yeah, still 2 years. I guess I will wait for like February or March, and then we will go ahead and plan the wedding. Oh. Oh. He does have the money. Yes, I can ask him for gold. That would be even better. Alright, I can definitely plan the wedding now. But again, I should wait until after winter because I don't want people to travel through winter. That would be cruel. But now we can we can go all out. Well, yeah. Snow is retreating. Go, 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 go. Push, 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 push. Ah, there we are. After learning that Matteo would be guesting at a manor in the castle town of Modena, I realized that it would be the perfect occasion to meet with him. Okay, so apparently we went to Italy. By my request, I was seated next to him for the duration of dinner. We both had a great time, and I was surprised at how much we had to talk about. By the time I left, I felt as though we had known each other a lifetime already. Oh, I really like that man. Oh, someone's inspired. Oh. She wants to go to Southern Europe. Again, quite the gamble, but so far we've been very lucky. So, yeah. Alright. Let's sponsor. And, I think, yeah, the snow is gone. So, right. Nope, that's the wrong one. Now we're planning the wedding of the century. That's not how the song goes. I guess. That one, I guess we're still humble. But of course you're personally humble, right? I mean, renown does reflect on the family as a whole. Oh, the difference is like 400 in gold. Jesus Christ. Ay. No, I don't need prestige gain. Increased health bonuses. Bonus to stress loss. That would be a gargantuan meal. I really don't see him doing that, even though he knows that this is also about... Oh, can I travel back and forth? No. Can't travel there back. No, I think it's fine. I think he would not overdo it. But we... Oh yeah, the Pope is coming! And of course Matteo's coming. Oh, this is grand. But yeah, no Byzantine people coming. They are not into this, apparently. They think probably that I've done them dirty. Raising Anthe and, I know, manipulating her into believing that this is the right thing for her, making her switch religions, and so on. So, yeah, okay. Well, that's fine. And I don't even think, yeah, let's just do that. Six months. He's still wearing a stupid helmet. You can take the helmet off, son. You are allowed to take the helmet off. Oh no, that's the cloak. Where do we have that then? Ah, there we go. Tent helmet. No. There we go. Right, okay, so so far we've done well with just saying bring me whatever you find. What do you think is best? So apparently we're having the wedding here on the slope of that hill. Hope no one's falling into the Adriatic. Oh yeah, the treasury. The treasury. Right. Yeah, let's set a new budget. 45, 45. That might be too much. I guess we have the influence to adjust if it's too much. I'll do it. Yeah. But I guess that's okay. That's okay. +4 is okay to me. I guess that's not what it's going to be when, or if, like when Josip takes over, it's going to be minus something again. But so far that's okay. And I think they will all be in much better. Yeah, you see, you all have a +100 now because we are giving them so much of our treasury. There we are. Everyone is here, of course. And that would be the perfect... okay. Oh, he learned it from the Pope himself. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can use some of our treasury to help. He does have this Norman haircut. That's a bit weird. And he does have a funny nose, right? I think that's a Gušić trait. Having funny noses, right? There we go. Yes, that's the famous Gušić nose. Just let me check. Does he have a funny nose as well? Not so much, but clipped here. Oh, we have the wolves again, of course. Yeah. I guess she should be cautious. Oh! Me personal physician is dead. Well, I guess Kumica could do that, but again, like, she's also not the youngest anymore, and we do have someone here that's younger in Pribina Morosini that will be able to take the job, and she's doing her royal architecture thing. Yeah, okay, she should not stress herself too much. Oh, and there it happens. Like, why? Okay. Does he have, like, a fever modifier currently? No. He does not. Maybe it's the weird way these are introduced as penalties, so that it does not work with the perk that we have. Okay. I really wonder what happens if it doesn't work. Like, if he dies before that begins. But it should, like, should stay, right? Then we just switch to Josip and he's the one marrying. That would be a shame, really big shame. But what I wanted to say is that we can use this occasion here to now introduce Josip as the heir. Can just quickly change if things are still going as planned. Yes. Yes. Oh no! Matteo! Did he make it to the feast at least? I can bury him here. You can bury your friends. Yeah, so he's in really bad health. He knows his time is coming. There we go. It always feels amazing when you have been planning for something for so long and spent so much money on it, and then it's finally there. Yes. They look radiant. Yes, they do. Uh-huh. Oh, they're commoners. I think he... Okay, we just had this kind of thing where, like... But that was because that commoner was weird. Now, generally, I don't think he has much reservations about the common people entering here too. After all, they need to accept Josip as their new Kralj as well. Oh, he gave him alcohol. Don't give our son alcohol. I'm enjoying the ceremony, proud of what I managed to organize. Everything has gone well so far, and as soon as I think it, I know I've jinxed it, and now Anthe freezes in confusion, having clearly forgotten what the next step of the ceremony is. I try to salvage, of course. Komica is very impressed. Oh, we do get another perk. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. Let's go down that road. See if we can make it to Scholar. I don't think so, but oh yeah. The day has finally come, and I couldn't be prouder of my Josip, the beautiful groom. As the person standing by my side has unwillingly discovered, look at him, isn't he radiant? And it's such a good match. Everything is perfect. As I finally turn, I realize that my neighbor is none other than Krešimira. I could take that advantage of this moment of connection. Nah, yeah, we are both very proud, right? My daughter and I look to our son and brother who's marrying. Oh, there's someone else marrying, and they became friends. Oh, that's good for you then. I'm keeping the money here because, of course, we need to have a coronation, we need to have a funeral, and so on. So yeah, let's keep the money. Oh, a royal gift. Got 150 gold from the Pope. Wow. There's that thing again. Those colourful veils are sinful. What's with all the unchaste mingling? Is this all a show of luxury and lust? Company the killjoy to the door. Oh, you know what? He would say, if the Pope calls it out, then that would appeal to his humble nature, I think. So, yeah, okay, we are ashamed of ourselves. I'm very sorry about the unchaste mingling. The ceremony has finally reached its climax. The traditional rituals have been completed, and all that's left is the final vows, the formal consent, the seal on the marriage. As both Josip and Anthe say, I do, the crowd starts cheering, and we all stand witness to the beginning of their life together. Has anyone ever had, saying that I don't? That would be interesting. I guess if they were rivals still, that might happen. Or nemesis. With all the formalities behind us, it's now time to celebrate, of course. We all enjoy the banquet. While we are hearing about Regalinda, who's encountering bandits, apparently. No, you will not do that. Well, that's a lot of gold. I guess you can just keep low. Oh, she was wounded. There you go. Every wedding banquet is host to a frankly interminable number of speeches. Some long, some short, some honest, some deceptive. I will praise the happy couple as is expected of me. And there we go. Yeah, they are not going to be great lovers, I guess. But that was to be expected, obviously. He is not inclined to have a romantic relationship with her. The banquet hall is dressed in a riot of colors, scents, and sights. Only the very rarest fabrics and flowers are absent from the garb. Near my seat, both Pope Lazaro and Banica Claudia share their opinions on the decorations. By St. Matthew, it's all just perfect, enthuses Lazaro. Just the right amount to be tasteful without going over. Yeah, see, he gets it now, right? He got it. Ceremonies are important, and this is still part of a ceremony, Claudia snorts. It should have been bigger, better, prettier, all of it. Yeah, of course she would say that. She might have added, my father would have made it bigger and better and prettier. I think he will just ignore her and instead talk to the Pope. Oh, that will make us have a perk. Okay. Do I even need a perk here? Can propose one alliance without a marriage. Oh, that one is interesting. Can we have an alliance with him? No, because he's at war. Ah. With him? No. A magnificent throng of musicians, tumblers, and actors are providing the evening's entertainment, thrilling guests across the hall. Near my seat, both Pope Lazaro and Barnica Claudia... Oh, we could have an alliance with the Pope. Yes. I think Josip had that too. And does make sense. Again, that is kind of the... Finally, we are taking over that torch of saying, like, we are the protector of Christendom in the Mediterranean. Or at least the Adriatic. So... A lot of thought goes into the right balance of background noise, muses Lazaro. It's good to see some without too much bustle. To my mind, this is supposed to be a celebration for the ceremony, Claudia opines, so it should have matched its importance and gone all out. Just saying. Well, Lazaro, I'm glad you're enjoying it. See, and he's our friend now. And of course, he agrees. Now we have an alliance with the Pope. As the wedding host, I know I should be spending time with the couple and their families, but I just can't tear myself away from my friend Josip. Huh? I'm spending time with him now. I can see Chica starting to glare at me, but every time I try to excuse myself, Josip has me howling with laughter. Oh my god. Oh, funny son. So we like talking about his Fight Club thing. So, yeah, then we beat each other up, like bloodied. Okay. Yeah, I guess he tries to include her. All right. Oh yeah, okay. That guy here, the Knez of Bribia. I think we would gently exit the conversation. And there we go. Yeah, let's have embassies. 53 diplomacy. Jesus Christ. He's a true master. True master of the game. Alright. I can see that all guests are satisfied, pretty tired, but the day of celebration is not over yet. I quickly organize a festive procession to lead the newlyweds to their bedchamber. Alright, yeah, let's have them do their thing on their own. Oh! Oh. An accident, you say? Okay. No longer my court chronicler. And we have got the... Ah, the Jupania. There we go, of Pagania. And wow, and we can even hold it for now because we can hold 5 holdings. So then we just give that one to a local Dalmatian noble. There you go. Alright, okay, so yeah, the newlyweds have taken their leave, consigned by the families to the bedchamber to consummate their union. The rest of us return to the banquet hall to make merry and celebrate. Do I like to talk to him? Well, I guess he's the son of my friend. Who? Who's Helena? Ah. Then we would even become friendly. Okay. I guess if she was sick, then he would help her. I guess he likes her to that degree. Oh yeah. Forgot to unpause. Died in an accident. Oh, Jerusalem is fighting. Defending. Okay. Good luck then. Your niece, Diminica, has stolen a large quantity of gold from me, something I have no way to get back without your help. I implore you, demand recompense on my behalf, and you can keep half the gold for your aid. You and Knes Christo receive 0 gold each. Okay. Are we really talking about 5 gold? Okay, if he's making such a big... What? You cannot be serious. No. That must be a stupid mod. I mean, it is obviously ridiculous. We're talking about 5 gold pieces. The war of the 5 gold pieces. Can we just tell her to shut it? Why does she not accept? Okay, so she is allied. I guess what we can do is as a defender on your side. Yes. There we go. That's one of them. We even managed to do that with Claudia. I guess she thinks that's quite silly as well. And that was them. Now she does have him. We can't really sway him. This is ridiculous. I will wait until this is over. Then we'll... Yeah. This is frankly utterly ridiculous. But you could say that there's something else behind this, obviously, right? Obviously. Is she actually like? Is she at the feast? That would be a bit awkward, wouldn't it? She is. How does that work? Well, I guess, okay, she left. I guess we could say that she left. And used that to kind of get back at us. Maybe she sees that we are in bad health. Maybe she thinks that that is the right moment. Totally misreading the room. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, let's be nice to her side of the family. Okay, so... There we go. They're already doing their thing. 2,865 guys. Why so many? Wow. All right. Thank you all for coming. Oh, we have a dynasty legacy. Well, I guess you could now go back to wearing your little helmet if you like. How was that here, right? There you go. And I would say we could... I guess the man-at-arms should suffice, I think. Yeah, and he's going to lead them. That makes sense to me. Oh yeah, okay, so what kind of legacy do we want? Yeah, I think if we go with this assumption that okay, this should be something that like this is what he did, right? That is kind of showing what he as the head of this dynasty did for it. So I think kin would make sense. Erudition would make sense. Guile to a degree, but not that much. Customs, maybe. Yeah. I guess it would be nice to further that one here, and I guess it does make sense. Power and prosperity. He was someone who invested in infrastructure a lot. Building a lot of buildings and holdings and so on. So that does make sense too. And I think I would like to go through with it here. So yeah, let's pick that one. I think it makes sense after all. Right. There we go. Actually isn't even back home. Okay, so another one here. Kicking the bucket. Yeah. I mean, if we say that we offer that position to her to organize the whole thing, right? Then I think that's fine. Do we need a court chronicler, actually? Yeah, maybe we can just ask Dragos to kind of set this up, finance this at court. Or just, like, no, we are financing it, but he's the one who organizes it. Okay, yeah. That was not her brightest moment, I think. Oh, we should... Ah! We need someone else in here now. Should we actually trust our son with this? Yes, I think we should. In this situation here, I don't want him to maybe go against us too, right? Part of our family to stick together. Yeah, no, I guess he would not go for the confrontation, right? Or would he? I guess he would go for the confrontation. Can we make this a bit faster? Ah, I'm not commanding my own army, so that one does not work. Do we catch up with her? What are they doing now? What is that? What the heck is happening here? I don't understand how this works at all. I guess we can keep the allocations the same. So we're not there in time. Ugh. Well, I guess then we can at least go in that direction as well. Why is she so fast? I don't understand. Oh! Now he's caught up with her. I don't think we're even there in time. Everyone around here is like, yeah, I want to fight too. It's okay, it's okay. We understand that everyone, like, nobody likes her. Luca. Luca does not look like somebody we want at our court. Even though he lives on the second floor, we will not take Luca to our court. 50%. Okay, yeah, okay. Gone. But we apparently still need to besiege. I hoped it would not come to that, but apparently we need to. Because of course, that the kind of, like, yeah. control loss, possibly damaging buildings in here, and all for the sum of 5 gold pieces. Jesus Christ. What did we get here? Where did I get that one from? Oh, that alcohol and the Bosnian iron sword. Uh-huh. Oh, was that from him? Did I get his money? Okay. Well, thank you. I could even build... Oh, finally we can upgrade. Yes, that was... I was waiting for that. Amazing. We still do something here as well. Yeah. But that would mean I can also... No, I'm not sure if I can do that here. Oh, no, yeah, of course I can do that there as well. And here too. Oh, I do have the money to actually do that. It's 400 something, right? I guess I can do one. Again, I need more coin for when I kick the bucket. Oh, no, it's 667. There you go. It's exactly 67. And apparently that's not enough. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it is horrendous. I really did not want that. And what's with the back and forth here? Just do one thing and don't stop the... Jesus Christ. I mean, kind of thankfully, that allows us to further introduce Josip here as the commander-in-chief. So I should thank Diminica in the end. Her son founded his own mercenary army. Would you believe it? Oh, and they have a son. And his name is Vlk. I know. I don't think Vlk will do it. I'm very sorry. That is not no. Kind of... I mean, obviously, we want to keep that now. So maybe they would call him a Vojnomir even? Is that what Josip would want, though? Yeah, of course. No, of course he does. You know. Best friends. I'm terribly sorry for any Vlks out there. I did not... Oh. I would be to govern Croatia. But I mean, currently we have Franjo in here with the Trpimirović as a primary heir. So no, I accept. I think the Trpimirović should be able to rule. The influence of Bedrishka is palpable. Local veneration of a saint. Yeah, let's endorse it. That's a very good idea, actually. Okay. There we go. I can feel it in my very bones. Death will come for me soon. Like an old friend, he's patiently waiting to receive me. I will be dead within a year. That doesn't mean exactly in a year, but within a year, right? So, yeah, any time now. It's still not enough. Oh, god damn it. It'll be enough when they are done. Please. I really don't want to wreak havoc on these lands just for 5 effing gold. Oh, there we go. Jesus Christ. What were you thinking, woman? What were you even thinking? Yeah, I mean, I can't just let this slide. I can't just say, well, fine. No. I will obviously take that away from you now. Huh? Under siege? Are you kidding me? Okay, so I guess now we're done. Oh, I also have a poor daughter. We do not want to harm her in any way. Right. Okay. So, I guess we could grant that to Adam's son. Although I think kind of like in that sense we are mirroring the situation, right? So they were the nieces that didn't like us, and now we're putting the nephews who might not like our son in these important positions. At the same time, yeah, I guess in that he's deceitful, both deceitful. Jesus Christ. At the same time, I don't want to necessarily give that to someone who is... Because Zahumlia has been in Gushic's hands for some generations now. At least 2. So... Yeah. I guess I could give that to him now, but that wouldn't make that much sense because he's taking over soon anyway, and then I have to redistribute it again. So that, yeah, doesn't really do anything for him. Yeah, you know what? I will do it. Maybe not the wisest move, but it's the move I'm going to do. There we go. Recommend Squire, go away. But apart from that, I think... Oh, what? No, that's someone else. Who's that? Fornicator. Why do you... Yeah, just get away from me. This is not my battle. Where is she now? Alright, okay, she's still in prison. And I guess I need to wait until she's actually here in order to do something. Right. So first of all, I'm going to release... I'm going to release her. I can actually recruit her to my court. Find a good husband. And when it comes to her, I... You know what? Yeah. Renounce your claims and you will go free. I could even banish her, and then I get 236 gold. I mean, this is treason. This is obvious treason. We asked for 5 effing gold. And she... Yeah, started a war. I've also become the owner of all of these things. Jesus Christ. Guido's Milktooth. I don't need that one. I mean, of course, that would be the frugal thing to do, right? Just take everything and stuff. But I think that one here makes more sense. Letting her go, but then it's the end of her political career. There you go. Well, I guess not the end, because she's the heir to something here. Yeah, well, nah. Minus 21. Okay, so now we're back to this. Right, from plus 30 to minus 21. Like, how does that even happen? I guess what is currently happening is that everyone is stocking up on their provincial armies. No, they're all at full strength. Vassal development. I really don't understand the system at all. Yeah, I guess. What? I lost 320 gold? Because her boat broke? I think the game is being very mean to me. I think this is not warranted. I've done nobody harm. And now where do I set this? Right. I guess we have to go down then again. 500 influence, but if he's dying anyway, right? So what do we do with that influence anyway? Yeah, that looks better. Is there anything we can do with that influence, by the way? Arrange introduction. Chica and Turmaches. Nah, that's too low. That's way too low. Do I find something for her then? Yeah, the handsome Rurikid guy is always showing up here. There is another Trpimirović. Okay. Prince Sebastian of Venice. Vojslavievich. Von Andex, County of Burgau. I guess that is in Bavaria. Further up there. Okay. Yeah, but not like the best option either. Strategos of Vidin. That does make sense to a degree, because he's bordering our realm up here. Former spouse does have a son. But also apparently a nice guy. Yeah, okay. That would further our ambition in that region here. Alright, yeah, it's they're in good spirits. 320. Sorry for the transition, I had to load here because I encountered a bug. So I had to reload to the 1st of January here. Anyways, I kind of fixed it so it shouldn't happen again. My cat just did something here. Okay, let's just roll again. If I can. There we go. Anyway, yeah. Okay, so back where we lost the money. Good stuff. Anything else? Oh, we can make love to Kumitsa. Aww. It's like one last time. As long as he's able to kind of... They probably don't even have sex, right? It's probably just... You know. All the last things that we are actually able to do here. What could we do? Oh! Interestingly, our son has arrived. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we need to look out for him. I was thinking that maybe we could help Krešimira into a position, because she's apparently very good at it. Like, don't see Chica in that position. But for her, maybe. And now, having spent so much time training Josip as my heir, I have noticed what a terrible sense of vengeance he has developed. There's no wrong too small for which he wouldn't exact a horrible price. How can this be? How did I raise an heir who is so filled with sin? More to the point, what should I do about it, considering we spend so much time in each other's company? I could try to force the lad to change his ways. Yeah... I guess if this was Vojnomir at his peak, like not near death, not where he's already like he's probably like he can't probably properly talk anymore. I think at 26, and that would be a conversation to have when he was like, I don't know, 13, 14. So yeah, I don't think he can't change his character just by talking to him now. No, it's okay. He is like he is. That's so. But for Krešimira, how about we set her up in Krain? Could influence her. 750 should be fine, I guess. And they can promote her as well. There we go. Oh, there we are. It's going fast. Already at 95% after like one turn. Okay. Okay. Vassal title lost. Okay. Is he new? I think so. Okay. He's not that great at things, but okay. Oh yeah, we can hold court once more. Oh, come on. Let's do that. Oh, that one here. Yeah, crop sharing. Crop sharing is great. Let's do crop sharing. It's no secret that Split is the envy of the world, my Krali, but not all of your realm is so fortunate. In Vrbas, for instance, the fields are barren with nary a soul to attend them. Would not be grand if the entire realm were as magnificent as Split? This is the one where I really never choose it, because there we go. We just hurt our own province here and pay on top. So, and that one here is just cruel, so no. No. Your Highness, begins my friend Lady Helena. Looking very contrite, the last period has been really tough on my domain. Extra expenses were required on every front, and my coffers are sadly empty. It pains me to, but I resolve to appeal to your munificence for help in paying off my debts. I know what the word means, just very hard to pronounce. I will not forget your generosity in my time of need. Yeah, okay, she's our friend, right? We need to take these things seriously. Oh, level 10. There we go. Almost forgot about it. Strategos Diogenes of Vidin is coming to us. Alright, straight at it. No in-between event. That does not look good. Yeah. Already out the door. Chica, you at some point, right? You're leaving me with no choice. I will have to just, like, find a spouse for you the ordinary way. Is one of them... If there was, like, a prince, a Rurikid prince, I would definitely take him. But they are just, like, normal Rurikids. Nah. Yeah, that... That Trpimirović here, that seems like something I don't think so. Oh wow, we do actually get the last lifestyle trait. Yes. Oh, now he can die happy. He's a scholar. Recognized as a great scholar. Very good for him. There we are. Close to the finish line. I'm guessing he's going to die somewhere around September. Yeah. We will see. Oh, what's that? Emperor Silvestro's coronation. Another Hukbaldi. There we go. That's our royal line now, apparently. But yeah, no, that would make no sense if I left now. Maybe that would be alright for Josip? Oh, not sure. Oh, what's that? Die Minica became rivals with the Morosini. Like, how? Anyway, what's this? Oh. Oh, she does have a lover. Aha, okay. So who is the lover? No one. We just... There we go. Trtko Trpimirović Morosini is the lover of our daughter. Oh, what should we do about it? I guess nothing. In our state of health, there's probably not much we can do anyway. Lady Tatiana and Lord Dobroslav. Good for them. Good for them, I say. That's fine. Yeah. Can't do anything about that, really. Oh, we have deer. Yeah, that's nice as well, but no. We're gonna hunt half dead. Still fine here. Everything good. Yeah, okay. I guess it's cancelled. Okay, I was yawning apparently. Wait a second. Adam passed Josip as the next in line for the Banovina of Rashka and as the next in line of Dalmatia, and I guess Kralj Josip of Illyria. What? That's not right. Why? How did he do that? Are his skills so much better all of a sudden? Okay. Well, can I... Not him. Yeah. Oh, I do have enough. Oh, there we go. Can I also... Can I promote him once more? That seems that I did that very fast, right? With Krešimira, so maybe there's still time for that as well. Ooh! I was scared for a moment that a whole nice plan would not have worked out. Jesus Christ. I have an elderly servant I'm deeply attached to. For many years, she has served me loyally without complaint and put up with all me. If there is anyone I cannot bear to be cruel to, is this woman who has become like a beloved aunt or grandmother to me. For the past few weeks, she has been on her deathbed, barely conscious, muttering strange things and refusing food and drink. Well, I don't think he's able to hold vigil, but that would tell him something, right? Of his own passing. And how near that is. Oh, God. Are we able to... Well, I guess we should be fine anyway, right? Oh, Dragos has died. I see. Okay. Yeah, right. Okay, so... Domaslava. That would be the choice, obviously, to make for stability in the realm. At the same time, with what happened with Diminica, I think I would like to have Prevanik in that position here. In order to help his brother. Right? I want them to work together. Vojnomir, Vojnomir! You're Vojnomir from next door! You're back, but how? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I couldn't do enough. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. What is that? Though stunned and confused at her outburst, I tell her, it's alright. Don't blame yourself for something you didn't do. I'll be here for you. Whom are we talking to? Huh? She never woke... Oh, right! Is that the woman that we, Ah. She beams at me with joy, whispering, I love you, before lying back down and closing her eyes. She never woke up after that. Oh. Oh, that's sweet. At least she was able to tell. Oh, sorry. I sneezed. After the funeral of my beloved servant, I asked several of her relatives about what she told me before passing. It is clearly evident that she mistook me for someone else. At first no one had any answers, until we managed to get hold of her younger sister, one of my other servants who is very elderly herself. This old lady, despite her age, has a look of strength and confidence about her as she calmly chuckles. Ah, it's a funny coincidence, Kralj Vojnomir. Why is that funny? Vojnomir was also the name of her first true love. Her first love, not true love, just first love. Her sister explains. They truly loved each other, but her beloved was in an accident the day before their wedding, and he died in her arms. Something she always felt guilt over. I don't remember if you look like her beloved, as I was a little girl then, and I'm quite old now, so my memory may be failing me. It doesn't matter, though. A strange coincidence. Perhaps it is mere chance, perhaps it is fate. Whatever it is, I am glad that in her final moments she could gaze upon her beloved, the old lady says. She pauses for a few moments, trying to compose herself as she is clearly deeply moved by this all. I have not always been the best sister and have caused my older sister a lot of stress. It's something younger siblings are often guilty of. So for giving her that gift of joy and love in her final moments of life, I thank you sincerely from the bottom of my heart. Perhaps they are together now at last, in the afterlife, I suggest. The old lady pauses again before she smiles gently. Oh, I have life lessons about lost love on the brink of my own passing. Isn't that somehow sweet, somehow tragic and sad? Yeah. I was able to do this. Okay. Oh my god. She came back. Regalinda von Plein, who, typhoid-ridden and half-dead herself, came back crawling to court. My Kralj! My beneficiary Regalinda announces her arrival in a surprising loud voice. She proudly holds up a package securely wrapped in cloth. I returned from Southern Europe with an artifact from my journey. I take the bulky bundle into my hands and loosen the cords before peeling layer after layer of fabric. Inside is an artifact unlike anything I have seen before. Regalinda smiles proudly. This masterpiece symbolizes Aurelian's resilience and leadership during turbulent times. That was dramatizing the moment. Serving as a timeless tribute to his legacy and Roman civilization's enduring spirit. Renowned for his efforts in restoring the fragmented empire to its former glory, Aurelian's reign was marked by decisive victories and administrative reforms. Despite the challenges he faced, his commitment to the well-being of the subjects earned him widespread admiration and adoration from the Roman people. It is amazing. The Mask of Aurelian. We probably can't use it as a crown. Oh, that would be so great. Yeah, renowned for his efforts in restoring the fragmented empire to its former glory, Aurelian's reign was marked by decisive victories and administrative reforms. Oh, wow. Okay. We'll take it, of course. Wow. Yeah. So far, I mean, the next time I get one of these, I will definitely take it. Anytime. Yeah, we'll wear it. And I hope we can use it as a crown. I don't think so, right? Because I think headgear has to be explicitly a crown in order to be able to do that, right? Anyway, are we still good? Is everything fine in here? 863, yeah, that should be no problem at all. What's with our other titles? Yes. 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 Okay. Well. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Kralj Vojnomir of Illyria has found peace in Christ's embrace at 65 years of age. He died of old age. A renowned herbalist, it was said that he could cure all ailments with the right concoction. Yeah, I guess that's what he was famous for. Kralj Josip ascends to the throne. A formidable duelist, many expect him to excel in tournaments and personal combat alike. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's the Fight Club thing, right? That's his thing. The Fight Club. Okay, yeah, let's take a moment to reflect on Vojnomir's rule, his reign over Illyria. I think he did very well. But he was very well suited to it. Somehow I think that Feast of Doom that cost the family so dearly was a strange blessing in disguise. I'm not sure if Josip's son Pravanek would have had the same capability as a ruler as Vojnomir. Vojnomir was able to hold that realm together, at the same time furthering the legacy of the family by being very selfless when it came to him. He just wanted everyone else around him to shine, and that really helped him and his family and Illyria as a whole. So, yeah, I think Josip II now takes over a realm that is well put together. As we do see here, yeah, okay, the treasury is a mess, but we will get to that in a moment. How else do we have? No lost titles. Great. There's our lineage. Why is there no one before us? Huh? That's a bit weird. You could also choose a new destiny, but we won't. What else do we have here? He was 65. That's, I think, the oldest. That's so far, right? Yeah. Pravanek was 64 when he died. And I guess Josip was 46. He was only 46. Oh, I thought he was older. No, he was just 46. Wow. Yeah, he was the cultural head. He was very good for that as well. He figured out a way to progress Illyria into like a more modern kingdom molded after Western European kingdoms. Yeah, he was exalted among men, a paragon of virtue. And for his part, like, I mean, we furthered the legacy of Josip here as this kind of saintly man that he clearly was not. he was anything but a saintly man. But that's how he goes down in history now. That's all that will be known about him. That's that's what future historians will say, and that's largely thanks to Vojnomir. His lifestyle was learning, but he was also a patriarch, someone who embraced his family. He fought, but those were defensive wars. Also some activities, and he tended some activities, right? He was very busy. Visiting places, going around. All right. And now, of course, we take Josip, who comes with his own little difficulties. He, of course, he has this combination of vengeful and resentful that pair this with brave and calm. He's not someone to be crossed. If someone would cross him, like if something like what happened with Diminica here, the outcome would be very much different if that happened under Josip II. You can be sure of that. That certainly would have ended differently. Not as amicable at all. I guess we take over Josip here and continue, at least for some odd minutes before running out of time. So there we go. Okay, so some things, obviously, he's not able to hold as many... he could actually hold 4 if she manages domain, and I think I would like that. I think I like that better, because in that case, I only need to let go of 1, and I guess that would be Mokro. Ground 2. Now, whom can we put in this position? Maybe Krešimira. Yeah, that sounds good to me. There we go. That's what our father wanted too. And you mustn't forget, he loved his father, right? Best friends, to me, that is love, obviously. That is parental love. Right, okay. So, what's his thing? Apparently, he's been into the strategist part. Yeah. I think if you were to take the whole Fight Club thing seriously, I would go into chivalry focus, but not down that path here, but rather that path. Could also understand if we were to go into authority focus. I think his rule would be rather authoritarian. Maybe that is what I will do. Yeah, because that kind of serves me best, I think. Yeah. So there we are. Oh, we have new court artifacts. Okay, which one's that? Ah, yeah, okay, we still have that one here. Maybe for the time being, we don't need to exhibit... loincloth of Jesus, we still need that one. We definitely need that one. We don't need any of these here, right? Because, like our current books. The learning is nice. And I guess the medium boost here is great, but I guess we don't need that one here terribly. And instead, we could switch to... Yeah, that's nice as well. But I guess the domain taxes here is better. What? Why are both? No. Ah, okay, I clicked the wrong one then. That's the one I wanted to keep, right? Yeah. Alright. Oh, and we are in plus territory now. Oh, good. Good. Oh, I'll take it. Oh, your cupbearer is unreliable. No, that's not good. That's my brother-in-law. Why is he unreliable? Let's sway him. Or does I put him away? Replace him. He's excellent in this position, right? I mean, yeah, okay, so you might argue, yeah, we are not a nice man, right? So why would we sway him? But I guess he has not done anything bad towards us necessarily. So as long as people comply, I think he would go the path that his father paved out for him and try to be a bit diplomatic about things. He would not be great at it, and he will soon leave that path when things don't go the peaceful, nice way. Right, we can hold court, but I guess we should hold court after we have had our coronation. I think that's the most important thing right now. Yeah, I think what I don't like is that there is currently a coronation going on in here, which is they chose a very bad time with the Viterbo and sweats going on. So I'm guessing we will have lots and lots of dead people in the Holy Roman Empire, which is, I mean, yeah, okay. In that sense, it's okay if we do the coronation now. So we need to pay with treasury, but I guess I can have a look at this when I go into the screen. Right. Okay. So where are we actually getting crowned? We have chosen Zadar so far. This is the capital, but not the traditional coronation location. Or should we switch to split? There we go. But this is Zadar is the traditional Gušić. Yeah, this is like this one would be more the kind of imperial thing to do, you know, harking back to the Romans and so on. We still, I think, are in this position where we want to remind everyone of our lineage and manifest that legitimacy. By going to. Okay, we actually have a look at the memorial here. I think that would even be nice. That would be great because then he would pray in Kanin at the altar here of the monument to his famous uncle that he never met, right? And he's named after, and I guess that he also studied, and I guess only took away the the glorious things. Does that make sense to me? Okay, so we do need more, definitely. Increased magnificence. Activity guests will somewhat more likely to join. Oh yeah, okay. That's a lot more. That's a lot more too. Are we fine with? I mean, we do have some money here. That's not a What do we do? Impress attendees. Question is, do we even have detractors? But you know what? I think for him, right? We're doing a role-playing thing here. That is what he would do. This intent harms detractors and pleases non-detractor belligerent vassals. Or that one here, exalt the crown. Pleases parochial vassals. Embrace supporters? Nah. I mean, you shall be the very image of a sovereign earning legitimacy. You know what? I will take this for now, because I would like to see if that is actually something that we would do. Or if there are any detractors anyway. Yeah, the Head of Faith is not coming, but for some reason others are. The whole realm is coming, at least. That is good. Do we have rivals? We have lovers or potential lovers? No. Okay. Yep. I think that's what we're doing. Can have someone come with us as oh, Mum would do it. Oh. I guess Schwaniger makes a lot of sense. I mean, that even works for me, doubling that as a master of horse and caravan master, because, yeah, you need horses for that. Makes sense, right? So there you go. Start the coronation. How far are we? Like 10 minutes left. With the babe cradled in her arms, Kralj Anthe wipes tears from her cheeks and addresses me without taking her eyes off our daughter. My love, could we name her Anthe, after my perceptive grandmother? And obviously, myself. I think he wanted to name her after his own mother. But, okay, we give it to her. We give it to her, right? She did the whole birthing thing and so on. We got to choose the name for our first son, so... Yeah, okay. No longer the court poet. Okay. What else? What else is new? Oh yeah, right. We could have a new court chronicler. That's something for our mother to do. Poet, musician. We don't need these kind of things. We don't need that. There are whispers about the tales and deeds of my father. Exalted among men, Kralj Vojnomir, everywhere I go. Near or far, it seems there is nobody who has not heard his name. I wonder, will I always stay in the shadow of my father, or will I be able to achieve as much fame in my life as him? How high will I be able to climb? Yeah, I guess he would strive to be like his father. Again, right, best friend, person he looked up to, he learned from. So yes, even though that's a bit like he will not be able to do things. Ah, trouble conceiving for 3 years. Ah, okay. Aha. What, Krešimira is doing this? Come on, sister. You're craven. Jesus Christ. I have finally arrived. Okay, so, aha, by a faction opposing you. There we go. There are detractors. Yeah, well. So we will see now whom of these guys here is the enemy. I guess with him, I could also think about an intimidation tour across the realm. Showing up to the people he likes the least. How's Adam doing? Plus 79. Oh, that's good. He's not a problem. Aha. Disbanded. Yeah, I thought so. But this is not very great. By the way, okay, yeah, we're still wearing that one. Ah! No, we don't need the stupid milk tooth. No, we don't need the horseshoe either. Yeah, we need that one. So, let's just quickly pick the things that we want. The marble scepter of Heir. I guess the foxglove is nice. The pannier in Croatia. Don't need the cheese. Only 2 cheeses. And I guess the ornate ring. Yeah. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, so, who is against us? These 2 goons here. Tormesin and Christo. F you guys. What is that guy here even doing? Like, he needs to go at... Well, okay, let's do this afterwards. But these 2 Muppets here will go. Can't have that. Yeah, who shall preside? Yeah, another comment that said, yeah, well, there are several instances where rulers were crowned by the church despite them not being sanctioned by Rome. But that is not really what this means here, right? Because if we choose that one here, then we really be the person to crown ourselves. We take the crown and put it on our own head. And I don't think there's any precedence for that in medieval history. Like, correct me if I'm wrong there. The only thing that comes to mind, obviously, is Napoleon. But no, that is unthinkable. Outrageous. And I guess he too would like to be known as this kind of defender of Christendom. The flames on the fireplace dance in what looks like a sirtos. What is a sirtos? A dance, probably. The door to my chambers opens abruptly, and I hear a familiar voice calling my name. Josip, my brother and friend, Pravanik starts. I know that the day is near where you will look at your reflection on the cold metal and wonder if you're doing the right thing. Let it be known. Let it be screamed from every corner of this keep. I will stand by your side. He produces a small gift from his pouch. I have commissioned this for you. Oh, look at him. Isn't he the best brother? I think he is. Giving us a brooch that again, more fertility bonus. Oh, you know what? I mean, we have so many artifacts, and of course that it's highly valuable. You could sell this for like 300 gold or whatever. But I think he would really embrace the way his brother comes towards him. I think with vengefulness also comes the opposite, right? So if people really show you their loyalty, then that is something you treasure as well. If they break that promise, then it's the fall is so deep. Deeper than anything else. But yeah, you know what? No. He thanks him. He thanks him for being there for him and being his good friend, not only his brother, but his good friend. And he wants the two of them to stick together. Yeah. Ooh. I don't even know who that is. Good Krali, I turn around to find Claudia next to a nervous woman. You know that I cherish you, and it would bring me great joy to help you. Here, I offer you the first and best of my women, Draguana, my well-accomplished caravan master, who's apparently a lunatic. May this serve as a sign of friendship in our house. Yeah, okay. I think I will pick that one then. He doesn't want her. Yeah, there's no position that you would have for that woman. If Claudia thought that, hey, maybe I can, send a woman to him, maybe he likes her, then no, he's not inclined to do that kind of thing. Oh, we have 666 renown. Anyways. No, but again, he appreciates that. And he also remembers that Claudia went against her own sister, Diminica, in that little uprising there. Where Diminica probably thought that Claudia would help her. But no, she did not. She stayed loyally on the side of our father, and that is something he wouldn't forget either, right? So that's the way I interpret vengefulness as going like both ways. He remembers every slight, but he also remembers loyalty. That is, both of these things are most important to him. So, thank you very much, Claudia. And I trust you. Chrysanthos, my archbishop, unrolls a weathered scroll. My lord, he announces, this is the vow of the legendary founders of this land, a declaration of sovereign authority over all the lands. It was recently unearthed from the archives of Illyria. This vow affirms your right to command loyalty and to punish defiance. Christo, my vassal and outspoken detractor, scoffs aloud. Old words and dead ones at that. Yeah. I don't need that. Stops being a detractor. Yeah. Then we take it. But this is not good. Why can't I need this to be higher? While I've been busy preparing my coronation, my cousin Županica Neda has really taken charge of things. No servants have bothered me with inanities. Inanities. Okay. In days, and I'm finally able to focus on the upcoming ceremony. Well, that's nice of her. My first cousin, because... Ah, right. Yeah, of course. He is the brother of Kumica. Oh, I cannot do that. She's a great cousin. She's a model for all my subjects. Again, I would pick that one here, right? It's probably the way his father brought him up, right? Being that patriarch that he was. Finally, I find a moment alone with you, Kralj Josip. Ban Adam, okay, that's the other Adam, greets me with a well-rehearsed bow. I hear the chirping of the birds. Your most loyal supporters and your most faithful vassals, we stand here in your honor and to lend you our aid, whatever may come. Okay. I will not listen to sycophants. Do I have something against him? No, I think not. Alright, then it is my pleasure. I think we're over time. And maybe that would be a nice start for the next episode. We just do this little event here, and then we'll stop. How can we be expected to smile? Growls my cousin Claudia. Swish wine, praise peace, hope for the future of the realm. She glares into a dubious nest of Pagania nobles. While vermin eye us evilly and plot your downfall, my Krali, she spits. Give me leave to sound my war horn. I'll thrash. Krešimira of Pagania, make no mistake. What? I mean, he... An army of 2,800 men gathers in Ragusa. You will gain permission to start a single war against another realm. What? Is that you? No, that's... That you is not me, right? That is for her. Starts a war. I mean... While I like that idea, and while I think Krešimira needs to be put in line, she has like that faction on and off thing. I don't even think we should take that as a roleplay thing, right? We might not even have known she was plotting something like that. No, I think I cannot have that, especially when it comes to quarrels inside of the family, and this would only weaken our dynasty as a whole. So no, I'm talking her out of it in this instance. But she got us for a moment. I was like, yes, we do that. Okay, so what do we do? Yeah, I guess we pray for Illyria. I want to stop. Just let me stop. Jesus Christ. Let me stop. The game won't let me stop. Help. Yeah, paused. Okay, so the preparations are complete. I am the image of a great Krali. The people like me. That is good. Okay, so I will stop here. And we will see what happens when he gets crowned the next time. Until then, so cheers. Bye-bye.